Yo, what's up, guys? This is your boy Omar, and let's talk about some headphones right now. And these headphones, they're not new, they're nothing like that, right? They came out last year, if I'm not mistaken. And when they came out, it was big because that's how cool they were, right? And these are heavy metal based headphones, right? These headphones are made for heavy metal lovers. All right, they're loud, they're strong, the bass. I mean, it's a doom, 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 right? So, without further ado, let's look at the heavies. All right, these are the heavies H1H headphones, right? So this the pack. It comes the pouch, right? So pretty good case. I'm pretty sure this is leather or leatherette, one of those. But when you go in, look at this. Bah! Wow! Look how beautiful they fold. This is the way it should be, right? A small case, small profile, travel friendly. All right. Now, these are heavy, okay? That's what they're called, heavies, right? But look how beautiful this build is. Boom, look at this. Right off the bat, you have something that is quality, all right? And then let me show you something else. Inside here, look at the material. This is a like little fabric, fabric like material right here, right? They gave you everything you needed, all right? These headphones are a little heavy, but man, today they feel very strong. They feel very premium. I don't know what to say about it, right? Like, I had them. Yes, they're a little heavy again, but they feel comfortable. The paddings right here, they're, I mean, it's wide enough to fit even big ear people, right? If you're one of those elf and you have big ear, pointy ear or something, this thing will fit on you. Boom. You don't even have to work too hard to put them on. Look at that, man. Now they have a little different design, and look at this. Since it is heavy metal base, headphones, right, for heavy metal people. I will tell you one thing. It kind of looks like you're carrying horns, right? The devil horns or something. You see how it goes? Ching! Okay. These headphones are awesome. And here at the front, you could take this off, and everything. This one is very exchangeable. You could change it to different ones that you want. I'm keeping it the same. Look at that. Boom. Because to me, it looks awesome the way it is already. I like the way it is. So I'm keeping it the same. Well, there's no reason for me to be changing this stuff right here, right? It looks good the way it is. Here goes the other one. Very easy to put on and take off. You just put it right back in there and boom, look at that. All right. So, how does it feel? It's very premium. It is like, these are, look, if you go online right now, right? You get them right now. You could buy them brand new at $274, which they are at $300, $299. They have a sale going on. I'm not sure if it's a permanent sale, summer sale. I'm not really sure. It's not really mentioned, but it might be because they're already a year old. So it's at $274. Now, you can get an extra $30 off if it's your first time purchasing, right? You get $30 more off if you sign up. All right, so you can get them at $240. Now, that's a good deal. I will tell you, this thing is actually worth it. All right. Now, let me tell you how I got mine, all right? Because, I did not pay that. So, I'm on Facebook Market. I'm scrolling, and I come across this baby right here, right? And it was at $100. Man, I told the guy, look, I pay you cash right now, today, $80. He goes, all right, bet. And I got them for $80. I got these things for $80. You have no idea. Look, a travel friendly case, well protected. It won't scratch inside. Amazing build, right? $80. So I got $300 headphones for $80. All right, now let's get away from that. All right, how do they sound? I will tell you one thing. They connect really well to my phone. I'm using the iPhone. I got my Samsung phone, and it connects well. How does it sound? It sounds amazing. Obviously, if you are using an iPhone, you know, you're very limited with it, right? But they sound really good. They sound very amazing when you have your Android phone. You know, they are very loud. Okay, they're really loud. The bass on it like do 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 do. You know, it's very strong because these are for heavy metal users, right? This is your heavy metal stuff, and like even if you want to use it for rap or rap music, hip hop, whatever, they are really great. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you all this stuff or like the highs and the lows. I know nothing about that. I am a normal person like you, and I will tell you right now, right, that if you're looking for headphones, these are really great. Okay, and you're not gonna break the bank with them. You will. I mean, yes, they're a little heavy, but look, I'm wearing it right now, and you're not gonna feel it. All right, and then you have the paddings. It's very thick. It's very big. It fits really well. It's very comfortable to have on. You're not gonna be complaining about anything. Hold on, let me try this. Okay, so I got some glasses. These are very thin ones. These are also glasses friendly. Now, the only problem would be if you do wear glasses, right? There's an opening. Just keep that in mind. There is an opening here. So if you're using noise cancellation, it will come out, right? But if you don't have your glasses on, the noise cancellation will be there. ANC is not the greatest, but since these headphones are very loud, it's almost like if you're already on ANC, right? Like I have them on right now. They're not turned on. But but either passive or active. I believe this will be passive. The passive noise canceling is canceling a lot of stuff already. It's canceling a lot. So it's canceling a lot of noise. And then I put them on. So it's getting already quiet. And then plus when you turn it on and you're actively using that noise canceling, it'll help you out. They're not Bose. They're not Sony's. They're not Apple's ANC level, but they're good. It works. Again, this is travel friendly, right? These things are very good, and they play well. Your hip hop music, your reggaeton, right? Country music, rock, right? Again, heavy metal bass, right? So anything that's heavy metal, anything that's rock and roll, your hardcore rock music, these things will play it really well. Battery life. Now, I have not tested completely, but if you look at their website, it does say that it has a 50-hour battery life play, right? And so 50 hours is a good amount. That's a lot. It's a really good amount. 50 hours is amazing, right? I could go fly to the other side of the world and come back, you know, and I still have battery. So that's really good. Okay, so now I'm not gonna get into too much of it because I'm not that person. I would say they sound really great. They're very comfortable. I've been using them. I got them like 2.5 weeks ago, 2 weeks, 2.5, something like that. And I've been using them, and man, these things are amazing. Look, I never tell nobody to buy anything at full price, all right? You gotta do what I do. All right, search, 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 look around, shop around. Eventually, you will find a good deal. Again, $80, $300 headphones, and I got them for $80. And these things are well taken care of. They're brand new. All right, so you could get it at the used market. You get it at secondhand market. All right, this is really good. And then boom, collapsible. Look at that. These are really good headphones. If you're a person who is looking for some new headphones, you love rock and roll, you love hardcore rock, you love your heavy metal music. If you're one of those people who are rock on, type person, the Heavy's H1H is the way to go. It's well built. You could just feel how strong, how durable these things are, right? Yes, they do come in a little bit heavy, but man, the quality of the build, all right, the comfort, it's at a whole different level, right? This feels like they're meant to be $600, right? Around that range, $600, $700 range. That's how it feels like it. It's half the price if you buy it brand new and everything. You shop around, you'll get it a good deal like I did. And I mean, these are really great headphones. I do recommend it. I recommend these headphones to anybody, especially if you listen to heavy metal, hardcore rock music, even rock music, anything that has strong bass on it, right? I recommend them. I actually do love these headphones. They're, like I said, they is loud, all right, and you feel like you're actually right there in the concert, right, and you're feeling like you're rock on with these people, right. They're really cool, all right. So I do recommend them, even if you buy it at $300. I mean, these are worth every penny, all right. Again, like I said, just shop around, look for a good deal like I did, and you could get it, right. But buy it. If you're looking for a good pair of headphones, these are the ones to get, right? Again, heavy metal, rock music, hardcore rock, that stuff, anything with high bass on it, go for it, get it. Because these are the ones that you want, all right? These are the Heavy's H1H. They're really great. Get it. All right, guys. And until next time, peace.